Up, radiant souls. If you're new here, this is a safe space for like-minded individuals who prioritize wellness. So it could be financial wellness, emotional wellness, spiritual wellness, mental wellness. All in all, we want to be balanced and well in every aspect, but we know we're not perfect and we're human. So we're here to talk about certain trials and tribulations that we have along the journey of life. So today we're going to talk about being destination based and how it takes the joy out of the mundane moments in life, because moments are really all that we have and we can never get them back. So say you want to be a millionaire, like say you want to achieve these extrinsic things like status, power, fame. All right, and you're on the journey to doing that. So like you're slowly building your empire, and instead of enjoying the day-to-day of building your empire, you're like miserable every day, and you're like kind of counting down the seconds like of when greatness is going to happen, but you don't control when that elevation or that level up is going to happen. But you can control your attitude. You can't control whether you show up on in the mundane moments or not. But if you're just, I'm telling you, if you're just waiting until something big happens in your life, I feel like you're already living it the wrong way, because something big and good happens to you every single day, whether you see it or not. And you have to learn how to find joy in the day to day, so that you're not just waiting for this big moment to come and your life is going to change, because it doesn't work like that. I've had moments like that. Okay, so when I graduated from college, when I was probably like 22, 23, graduated from college. And I'm the first person in my family to graduate from college. I come from like addiction, like I come from like trauma. Like I'm a third generation Muslim. Like so my family, the generation started to try to change, but I don't come from that. So either way, I graduated from college, and I thought that when I graduated, I didn't have a car. My car broke. I didn't have a car. So I'm thinking when I graduate, like, okay, my family's going to be like, at least, come together, her, like, give me a car, maybe a down deposit on the car or something like that. My mom, I think she gave me like a couple $100s. My dad bought me a necklace. Um, and that was it. And in that moment, I was like, damn, like I just did some big stuff. Like no one in our family has ever done this. Like I felt like I had done something really big, and they just kind of like, they did what they, I'm not gonna say too much because it's fine, but they did what they did. And in that moment, I realized like I thought I was waiting for this big moment where I was just gonna be celebrated or appreciated, or like my life was gonna change, and it didn't. And I realized like that was all an illusion. Like that piece of paper did not make me feel better about myself, did not make me feel more confident, did not get me like I didn't even enjoy the journey of being in college like that. Like I didn't make lifelong friends. I have some friends, and I got married in college, so of course it's different for me, but I was more so I just wanted to finish. Like I didn't go on campus. Like I went to work out, and then I had my own life. I would work, and that was it. Like I felt like school was just like a job or a chore, and it wasn't something that I truly enjoyed, because I was so focused on finishing. Then when I finished, it was like, okay, I'm done, and silence, nothing. So it's like I realized like, okay, I really got to stop living for because I wanted to drop out of school. Like after I got my associates, I was like, I think I'm good. Like I don't really want to go to school. What I want to do is not school. So I was like, no, I can't disappoint my parents. So in the back of my head, I'm thinking about not disappointing people, and the whole time they barely show up for me in a moment where I thought I deserved to be celebrated in a big way. So they did what they could do. I'm not tripping. I'm just saying this to say like I waited 4 years for that moment, just for that moment to be like a kind of like a disappointment, because it's like you overhype it in your head. Um, like this is the moment where I must finally make money. I got my first job. They were paying me like freaking $14 an hour. I got my first check. I think my check was like $800 for 2 weeks. I was like, oh hell no. Like I know I didn't go to school for all this time to be making this amount of money. Like I was flabbergasted. I was astounded. Like I truly didn't know. Like that moment changed my life forever, because I realized like, okay, I really gotta get out here, and I really gotta figure something out for myself, because every time I was destination based, I was just never happy. And I just realized like I gotta really live for me. I gotta really enjoy the journey and the process of my life. So I started my own business. Okay. So I made my first when I'm hold on. When I made my first like big amount of money, I couldn't wait to do that. Like with my business. And when I finally made that first amount of money, I still wasn't happy. I'm telling you, it's sick. you wait to get to these like pivotal points in your life, and then once you get it, it's like, damn, like I feel regular. I waited to cash out on my first Benz. I did it regular. I cashed out on I got two of them. Cashed out on two of them. I crashed one of them. The other one I sold, but I never got the money from it. Long story, don't really matter. But I had a Jeep. I probably went through like, my dream car was always to have a Jeep. I had it. I've had so many things, and it's like it did not make me happy still. I was still trying to escape from the little girl inside of me that was miserable or that just wasn't okay. So when I tell you money doesn't destinations don't fix a deeper issue that lies within. Like, you're going to have good moments in life, you're going to have bad moments in life, and you're just going to have to face you at every part of it and learn to enjoy the mundane moments in life. As long as you're alive, you have breath, you have your health, get up, go live life and enjoy it. If you're in school, enjoy it. If you work at McDonald's, enjoy it. It ain't gonna be forever. Eventually your plans will come to fruition and you'll be where you want to be, and you'll be a lot happier if you actually learn to enjoy the ride versus just being destination based. So if you don't want to just be destination based and you want your life to elevate in a specific type of way, you have to learn to enjoy the process and the mundane days, because you're not always going to have those days where you just feel super motivated or super happy, or so try to just find the joy in your day-to-day life, so when the big moments come, you kind of know how to enjoy your life, because it's like you're waiting for a big thing to happen to be happy, but you don't even know how to be happy because in your day-to-day life you're not happy, you just survive. So learn how to thrive instead of surviving.